Welcome back everyone to another Skyrim mod showcase, where I'll be going over some of the best new mods that have been made by the community. It's been a little while since I last made one of these videos, so we've got a pretty interesting selection this time round. But with that being said, let's take a look at our very first mod. Starting off, we have Shout Them Apart, a mod which transforms your unrelenting force shout into something a lot more dangerous. When using a fully charged shout, you can now dismember entire enemies. You always hear from the local guards how Ulfric won against the High King by shouting him apart, but nothing in the game gives you that same result, even when you're supposed to be the legendary Dragonborn. But now, through an optional quest, you can actually learn this power from Ulfric himself, or you can use the MCM menu to skip this step if you just want to get straight into the action. The mod is highly configurable, allowing you to adjust a number of effects such as the enemy's health threshold, distance, and even specify which limbs can be torn off. Whether you prefer a nice balanced experience or just want to go all in on the gore side of things, this mod has you covered. If you're looking to add a unique weapon to your Skyrim experience, then Radiance is an excellent choice. It's a new mod which introduces this one-handed mace that also emits light, essentially removing the need for any torches or similar magic during your adventures. What sets this weapon apart is its versatility. With the press of a key, you can seamlessly switch between one-handed and two-handed versions of the mace, making it pretty flexible for a number of playstyles. Additionally, it comes with some smaller features like the ability to toggle the light on and off, adjust its colour and modify the radius and intensity to suit your preferences. To get your hands on it, you'll need to complete a short quest that kicks off near the Hall of the Vigilant. And yes, it's fully voiced.
Tell me, traveler, does your heart waver in doubt or burn with purpose?
The mod is compatible with both Special Edition and Anniversary Edition, and even supports textures up to 4K, so it'll look just as good as it feels to use. Overall, this mod is a well-crafted addition to any load order, especially if you like your weapons to come with a bit of flair. Next up, we've got a mod called Explosive Barrel. As the name suggests, this adds an explosive barrels to Skyrim using the newly released Object Impact framework. As a result, we now have an exciting new way to handle certain encounters. You'll now find a number of these barrels that have been randomly placed throughout multiple enemy locations. In version 1.1 of the mod, the barrels were changed to match the stereotypical red colour that lets you know exactly which ones are primed and ready to go. It doesn't take much to set them off, as pretty much any attack in the game is enough to detonate them, so you have a lot of freedom to work with. What's more, they can also be picked up either using telekinesis or with the grab and throw mod, which I actually covered last year when it first dropped on Nexus. All I can say is that this mod is a lot of fun. I love how creative you can get, with the potential to wipe out entire groups of enemies with just a single explosion. This is the first mod I've seen utilize the new framework, and I cannot wait to see what the community comes up with next. Moving on, we have Frost Druid, a mod that comes with a couple of nice features. There's this fantastic new armor set that's been taken from Diablo 4 and reimagined into the Elder Scrolls V. As for where you can find them, all you have to do is head up to the balcony in Dragon's Reach and loot this chest that's stashed away to the side. On top of the regular armor pieces, you can equip a sort of accessory which provides 25% increased resistance to frost and allows your magicka to regenerate 100% faster. We also have this unique warhammer that is sure to deal some serious damage. It's of course imbued with the power of frost, so it's not to be taken lightly. The mod author has ensured that everything has been balanced for immersive gameplay, so you don't need to worry about them being too weak or simply overpowered. And to finish off the mod, it additionally comes with a brand new horse that can be summoned at will. This is quite the unique looking mount, being made entirely of ice, and is the perfect travel companion for your new build. So if you're looking for a fresh way to experience Skyrim after all this time, well, this mod might just be the one for you. Keeping up with a similar theme, we've got the Dark Crusader Armory. This mod drops a massive amount of gear into the game, with 129 new weapons and shields across 7 different tiers. No matter what weapon type you like to use, there's more than enough variety here to completely redefine your arsenal. And if you're wondering how to get your hands on the weapons, they're not just craftable at a forge, they've also been integrated into the leveled list, meaning that you can find them on enemies as you explore. But in my opinion, what truly stands out is the Dark Crusader armor set. which is this incredible looking heavy armor that you can actually upgrade from iron all the way up to Daedric using your smithing skill. On top of that, there's a short in-game story that gives you some insight into the Dark Crusader himself. You'll find his crypt just across the river from the Riverwood Standing Stones. There is quite a lot of content here for you to utilize in your playthrough, and for that, I highly recommend giving this one a go. Have you ever noticed how the people of Skyrim can start to sound strangely familiar after a while? Well, when the same voices are used for just about every character in the game, it can slowly chip away at your immersion. However, we can fix this issue with the help of a mod called Skyrim Vocal Diversity. This introduces 9 brand new voice types and distributes them across 94 different NPCs, making sure that no 2 characters in a city will sound the same. As of right now, it only covers male characters, with this hopefully branching out to cover female voices in a future update. What I will say is that this mod has made quite the noticeable difference even in its current state.
Mostly food supplies like dried fish and salted meats. You know, things that keep fresh for a long time.
Then you're talking to the wrong man. You want that elf in the keep, Calcimo.
Here for work? Get an axe, and bring me all the wood you can chop.
You have to train a good war dog from a pup. Bite your arm clean off otherwise.
Now there's a complete list of every altered NPC on the mod page, so be sure to check that out if you're interested. It's one of those mods that might be easy to overlook, but once you've tried it, you won't want to go back. For our final mod, we've got Loading Menu Overhaul. This is a smaller one to end off, but it still makes some pretty big changes. Using this mod, you can now swipe through all the messages that appear during a loading screen with Q and R or LB and RB for those on controller. Additionally, it will now show the location of where you're traveling to in the top right corner of your screen, whilst your character's current level will sit on the left. What makes this mod even better is the compatibility. It works with all sorts of mods that add new loading screens, or alter them in other ways too, like spinning load screens or loading screen smoke removed. So this one should fit right in with the rest of your mods. Whilst these changes might not be for everyone, I think some of you out there will certainly appreciate this more modernized take on Skyrim's loading screens. So there you have it, 7 incredible new mods that you might have missed. Also, I feel I don't say this nearly enough, but please make sure to endorse any mods that you've downloaded recently and show the mod authors some love. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video.